But if we get Adrian Gonzalez, then it's all worth it, tell you right now. Because that guy is a complete stud. He's still young. What's he, like 27?
He's 24, 25.
Well, I'll tell you what, if we get Adrian Gonzalez, your Ortiz posters can come off your wall.
No, those are autographed Ortiz posters.
Bro, I'm
too,
just
by the
saying,
way.
your boy is going downhill.
Let's just start, you know, last week, Cap, I was saying about my boy Ortiz is this. Okay, you know what? Last year he did the same thing. He slumped at the beginning of the season. He slumped. Yep. Second half of the season, he led all of baseball with home runs and RBIs, okay? Now, listen to me. He's not an Albert Pujols. We all know that, okay?
Nobody is.
Yeah, exactly. No one is. Exactly, right? But the whole thing is, let's look at the Yankees. Mark Teixeira right now, what's he batting? .184.
But there's a difference.
Oh, what's the difference?
Flip-flop the records.
He's
like 1 for 40-something, and the Yankees are 9-3. Okay?
Yeah.
Listen, if
Alex Rodriguez, he's the same thing. What's he hitting? Like 247.
It doesn't matter. They're getting production. Robinson Cano, and this is crazy,
Stud.
is turning into a superstar. That's what all they need is another superstar. He's turning into a superstar. You know why? Because Robinson Cano gets to watch a guy like Jeter every day. Do the Red Sox have a player even of Jeter's caliber?
No, they don't.
They don't.
But let me ask you a question, Cap. Jeter's a free agent. End of the year.
Oh, here we go.
No. I don't want him for the Red Sox. I would never want him as a Red Sox.
Okay.
But do you think that New York's going to be able to sign this guy back for $20 million a year for a 4-year deal? I mean, that's outrageous. He's 36 years old?
It doesn't matter.
You're going to sign him for 5 years for $100 million?
The Steinbrenner brothers.
Answer the question. You're going to sign him for 5 years for $100 million?
They've got Steinbrenner.
You're out of your mind.
Why not? Why not? Do you think they're going to let Derek Jeter walk out of the Bronx without retiring in that uniform?
Oh, he's going to retire, but
he's got 5
$20
rings.
million a year?
Yeah, he looks like he's slowing up. The guy's got 4 home runs in his bat and 3 something already.
I give him credit. He's
unbelievable.
He's a very good ball
He's
player.
like the only Yankee in the history that no Boston fan can even hate. You can't.
I hate him.
Yeah, bull.
I hate him. You know, no, but anyways, Cap, you know, we mentioned the Red Sox starting pitching.
Yep.
The bullpen is what's killing me right now.
They have the most losses in
They do.
American.
Yeah.
Do you admit, though, I tell you now, Papelbon, this is why I love Epstein, because he signs to a year-to-year contract. Because you know what? They must know something's going on with him, because I tell you now, he's not looking good at all. I mean, he's not looking good at all, Papelbon.
Well, the thing with Papelbon, it's not Theo that's making him sign 1-year deals. It's Papelbon. Papelbon's the one who will not sign a long-term contract. He wants to be flexible. He wants to sign those 1-year deals. You know, that's his reason.
Mario Rivera.
Well, you know, here's the thing, though. If
guess what? He'll get it.
Well, he could. Absolutely, he could. And here's the thing. If Joe Nathan doesn't send a signal to Papelbon to get that multi-year deal done, nothing will.
That's a great point. Great point. Because you know what? Joe Nathan might never pitch again.
That's right.
And that guy was probably 3 years in a row one of the top guys in the league.
I'll tell you, we talk about the bullpen. You know who surprised me, who I can't believe he's getting hit hard because he was untouchable, is Daniel Bard, who we were already saying he's going to take over for Papelbon, don't worry about. But he's getting hit hard. I don't know if they just figured him out or what, but
he throws everything goddamn straight, guys. That's a problem. You know, some fastballs, for example, Beckett's tails off. Nolan Ryan's would rise. I mean, some of these guys. Daniel Bard is straight ahead. I mean, I could put the shocker out there wearing all green with a big green bat, swinging one time, he's going to hit a home run. It's unbelievable.
I know, but Steve, let me ask you this. I like your point about up the middle. So true.
Yep.
I read a stat today that it was mind-boggling. Kyle Crawford has stolen 31 straight bases without being caught by playing the Red Sox. You know, and you know what? And I'm always, you know, I've pitched my whole life. I could never swing a bat, but I think it's a lot of the pitcher's fault too. You know, especially when Papelbon, like for instance, you can't look at his Wakefield. When Wakefield pitches, I mean, come on.
But you know what? But they need to have the slide step, and you guys both know that. That slide step. These guys aren't using the slide step. These guys are just the long wind up, Beckett. I mean, the big kick. I mean, and these guys, you know what, Kyle Crawford? Throw over there 5 times in a row. Who cares?
Yeah. Let the crowd boo.
Yeah, exactly. Who cares? You know that the problem with these guys are. They're trying to satisfy the crowd. Who cares about the crowd? These guys, they're playing so bad right now. It's killing us.
Steve, I want you to answer this, right?
Yep.
Tampa Bay 2 years ago was real good. In fact, they beat the Red Sox in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know, last year everyone thought they kind of went, back to where they belong, number 3 in the American leagues. I think this year this team's better than the Red Sox.
Oh, I
do.
See
that team.
The lineup is.
I think they just proved it.
Yeah.
I think this Tampa Bay team is legit. It's funny you mentioned about Kyle Crawford and how great he would look in the left field here. I was at the game on Saturday, and it was mighty cold, but I was at the game, and I went down to the third base dugout where the Rays were playing catch, and Carl Crawford walked by, and I yelled out to him. He looked at me, and I just said to him, I said, Carl, you'd look really good in left field here. So, yeah, I would love to get a Carl Crawford here in left field. I hope he answered you yes. Yeah, he kind of just like gave a little smirk. But
I got a little inside guy at the Red Sox that, you know, I coach with him, love him to death, and he's pretty sure Mike Scioscia is going to be grabbing him in the free agency.
Really?
LA Angels didn't make a big push for anyone this year. And you know how much Mike Scioscia loves to run. I mean, he's losing Sean Figgins, you know, top of the line. I could see Kyle Crawford go there. Definitely could.
Okay, so next couple of games coming up, Cap. What do you see them they have to do? What are they going to do?
I think that this team, they're going to be playing some weak teams coming up. All right.
Thank God.
Thank God. They need to. I think they really need to pound some teams. I think they really need to pound some teams. Get their confidence level up. They need to. They're going to face some bad pitching. They have to take advantage of this. They have to get the confidence up. Again, I'm not worried about the pitching. I'm really not worried about the big three. And I'm not even worried about. You got a guy like Clay Buchholz. This kid could be a wild card for this team. He could go out there, and he's a type. He has the stuff that could go out there and 1 or 2 hit the Yankees. But then he could get racked by the Kansas City. You just don't know what you're going to get from him until he becomes more consistent. So the pitching, I'm not worried about. It's the lineup that really concerns me. You know, Cameron, he's out right now, but Cameron and Beltre, these guys strike out an awful lot. And when you leave men on base striking out, they're rally killers. They don't have, like I said, they don't have that the prolific number 4 hitter. They have a lot of number 5 and 6 hitters throughout the lineup.
That's what we were arguing about their lineup. I mean, he wanted to bat Beltre, bat Nath. I'm like, are you out of your mind?
Why not?
He's where he's supposed to be. The problem is this. You got guys like J.D. Drew, too, who are playing awful. He's doing nothing right now, right? That's what's killing you. You got guys, you know what, that should be hitting in caps, right? Guys that should be hitting, playing certain roles, aren't playing their roles right now.
My dark horse, I like the Clay Buchholz. Mine's Daisuke. I want to see what this guy can bring. I mean, 2 years ago, you can't be that good and just have a one-year wonder like that.
Well,
you know, and last year,
a ton of runs too, Darren.
I know,
7
but
runs a game.
I'm telling you, Jay, that stupid WBC. Get rid of that stupid thing.
Although he dominated in it.
Right, of course he does. He does anything for his country. It's like Japan first, Sox later. But you know, give me a break. That thing kills pitches. No one's ever right after that. I know Mike Timlin the year that he played for USA, and he's not a big part of the Sox. But he was never the same after that thing. He actually was forced to retire pretty much. You know, he wanted to play for his country. That's all well and good. But Daisuke, they put up $51 million for him just as talk, and then they sign him. All right, you've got to be there for your Red Sox. I know you like your country, but you know what? He wasn't the same last year. He's got to come back and prove that this money was no joke. And you know what? He's my dark horse this year. He's got it.
I'm going to ask Cap right now. 2 guys you can pick to change his team around before we get off the segment here. Give us your 2 guys you think can change his team around for the next 10 games coming up.
The 2 guys that could change it. Well, I think that you're going to have to get. You're going to have to get production from the lineup. This team is in the bottom third of scoring runs, and I think that it starts with pitching. So I would like to say have these big 3 go out to these weaker teams, these less teams, and go out there and shut them down. You shut them down, it takes the pressure off the offense, and then the offense can then start to play some baseball and not worry about having to press every at-bat and try to maybe do something more than they have to do. So I think it's going to start with the pitching. The big 3 haven't, let's face it, Lester 0-2 with an ERA